Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is Sophie.
And where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
So, is this your first time in Japan?
Yes, it is.
What is your first impression about Japan?
It's very busy, but I feel that people are very polite here and they keep to themselves a lot, which for me personally I find that nice because I don't have to worry about, being stared at or being catcalled or something like that. It's very polite and I very much like that.
Are you traveling alone?
Yes, I am.
Wow, that's so brave of you. And this is your first time, is it first time in Asia?
No, I have been to Singapore before. I have lived there for half a year, but that's of course very different because almost everyone speaks English and it's an entirely different culture.
So what made you want to come to Japan?
One of my Singaporean friends invited me for a concert, Ado. And I was like, you know what, sure, let's make this my graduation trip. And just spent for 2.5 weeks, be in Tokyo and just explore the city.
That's perfect. Have you liked Japanese culture before that?
Yes, I have always been interested in Asia. I'm a history student and we don't really get a lot of history about Asia and such back in my country. So I see this as a great opportunity to learn about Japanese history.
So why you're in Asakusa today?
Yes, especially because I really find it interesting to see how people have different religions and such a thing as Shinto temples and such. That's especially not a thing in the Netherlands. So this is really interesting to see, and it's also lovely to see everyone here wear just traditional clothing, and it's a great opportunity for me to learn about Japanese history.
That is so cool. Have you taken any cool photos so far?
I like to think so, yes. It's a lot of scenery pictures. But when I went to the Tokyo Skytree, I went there at night and I managed to get a really great photo of the Tokyo outline at night and all the lights. It's absolutely stunning.
Anything else unusual that you have taken? Can you show us some of the photos that you've taken?
Of course.
I'm really interested in what tourists like to take photos of. Like sometimes we find that it's a usual part of life.
So this is one of my favorites.
Okay. What is this photo about?
This is from the Skytree, the night scenery, yes.
Okay. How do you feel when you take this photo?
Honestly, for me, it just feels very calming, but at the same time, I feel kind of nostalgic, kind of sad that I can't show this scenery in real life with my friends, with my family. So that's what I usually try to take photos of things that they don't really get to see in their daily lives, and then I get the opportunity to show them when I get back.
So nice of you. So have you had any good food yet in Japan?
Well, I'm vegetarian, so it's really hard finding vegetarian food. But at Team Planet, they had this vegan ramen, and it's so good. I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed that food.
Okay, so what's like your typical meal when you travel in Japan?
Rice balls, just a lot of rice. Because I feel, obviously there's nothing like meat in there often. So I think for now I have mostly just eaten salted rice balls with eggs, with plum as well. Okay. I really like that one. And sometimes there are like tofu stews and tofu bowls that I also eat, and that's also pretty nice.
So if you're a vegetarian, I would recommend you to go for a temple stay because they have the Shojin Ryori, which is like vegetarian, and you get to like stay over in the temple and practice the chanting and stuff like that.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you.
No worries. And have you done any shopping yet?
Mostly for souvenirs, because that's obvious. But I haven't really gone for clothing shopping, but I have been walking around there a lot because that's just what I enjoy more. I enjoy seeing things than actually buying. Yes.
What kind of souvenirs have you got?
I read just now. I got like 2 amulets, and for myself a couple of figurines. I have friends back home who also like those. So yeah.
I'm gonna show you like. Have you seen this before?
I mean it's
a present for you.
Thank
so
you.
You can just pull the wings open, and then it will become a crane.
Oh wow!
So it's a crane.
That's so nice. I really like the paper. Thank you.
So this is for you as well. So this is the chiyokami. Basically, it's like patterned paper where it has. So you can use it to fold different kind of origami. You know origami?
Yes, I have friends who are really interested in that. But thank you so much. This is so nice.
Yeah, no worries. There's one more thing that I want to show you. It's really cool. So this is a piece of cloth. Okay, can you? Can you hold
Yes,
this?
of course.
It's a piece of cloth that you use to wear spectacles or like iPhone. And when you do this, so because of the memory shape, it will turn into a little.
Wow! That's so cool.
Yeah. So you have a handkerchief crane.
Wow.
Then you can open it to wipe it, and you can fold it many different times.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it, but yeah, it's so cool. Especially this how it also shows to see how strong memory can be, not just from us, but also yes, this is super cool. I'm really interested in how you did this.
So alright, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay. Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is Anna,
Anna, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Spain.
Okay, is this your first time in Japan?
It is my first time. Yeah.
How long have you been here?
For a couple of weeks already.
Okay, what is your first impression about Japan?
Oh, it's very different from Spain.
Okay.
I had seen some movies, but I had no idea what to expect.
Have you always wanted to come to Japan, or is it like a sudden decision?
Well, my father has been here a couple of times, and he told me it was an incredible place. So I thought of going, but I never found the time. And now I found the moment, like this is the year I'm coming, and I'm coming for a long time as well. So I'm really enjoying it.
Perfect. So this is your solo trip? You're just alone?
It is. I'm doing some work for my university, but then I'm doing some touristy all the time. Today I'm walking around, but for example, this morning I went to visit a school because I'm a music teacher.
You're a music teacher, okay?
And I'm trying to find out like the differences between Japanese music and Spanish music, especially how they teach them in the schools.
Okay, just share with me more about it. What's the differences? Like, what is there anything that impressed you?
Yes, I'm not sure yet of the differences, but I've seen that they really sing well. They like sing with 3 voices and have a like good tradition for chorus, and that's not happening in Spain. We do instruments and maybe body percussion and all that, but not so much singing. I'm really impressed.
Okay, is it because like people in Spain, they're not shy, right?
No, they're not shy. Maybe it's just like we don't do chorus much. We just like do other things, maybe dance. Because here they don't dance in music class, they dance in PE class. But in Spain we do a lot of dancing in music class. So maybe it's because we give more time and importance to other things than.
Okay. So have you had any good experience in terms of like places or food? What's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite is sushi. I love sushi. I really like Japanese food before coming here, but here I've experienced like different types of fish and more variety.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you have a favorite place in Tokyo?
Not yet.
You're still exploring.
Yeah, I'm more like a nature kind of person, but I've only been in Tokyo yet, so I wouldn't say like this is my favorite place or this. So I still have to explore a bit more to be sure.
What other places are you planning to go during your trip here?
Well, Kyoto, of course. I'm going to Nijima Island because I saw it was like really small. You could go walking everywhere, and then you have like really nice beaches. And I said like it's not so far from Tokyo. Maybe I can go there instead, like going to to other islands that are.
You're so lucky.
So I made a good choice.
You made a good choice for sure. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
And also I'll take a look at the area of Takayama and the Alps and all that. Like just the general touristy things that everyone does.
So since you have been here for a few weeks already, for a first timer, if your friend comes here, what would you recommend?
It depends on what they like. If they like shopping, maybe this is the best area. If they like parks, well, this is nice as well. So, but what I like best is like the small streets with really Japanese style. For example, I live near Nippori Station, and in that area there are like some streets that are really nice, and suddenly you find a temple. It's like, oh, nice temple, and you see the houses and that.
Are you staying in a hotel or like a guest house or
Share house.
share house? Okay, that's cool. Is it nice? Like, do you meet people? Any trouble?
Well, I mean, I live with my partner in Spain, and turning from living with my partner to sharing the toilet and the rooms. Well, the room no, but the toilet and the kitchen. And you know, most of them are students. They're not very clean. It's like, I miss my house. So maybe the share room is cheap, but
Have you been to a public bath yet? Like an onsen?
yeah. Well, public no. It was in a ryokan,
Oh, ryokan.
but public no. But I really enjoyed it.
So it's a private bath.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you go to a public bath?
Oh yes. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but I would like to try it. Also, I really appreciate that there are toilets everywhere. Like this doesn't happen in the rest of Europe.
right.
Like, oh yes, a toilet in each metro station, a toilet in the park. I love it. Like it's wonderful. Like I don't know, it's like one of the things I've seen that really. Like, oh yes, this is so nice, like so thoughtful, and they all have toilet paper, and this is so wonderful. I think that's one of the best things that of the culture.
How is the toilet? Because a lot of people say the Japanese toilets are one of the best things about Japan. What do you feel?
Oh yes. Yeah, I would like to have one of those Japanese toilets in my house. Actually, my father wanted to buy one, but it was like impossible. Like there were no Japanese toilets in Spain, and they were really expensive to set up. I think because we don't have like the electric whatever. So I would like to have one.
Did you have trouble with the button? Because there's so many.
Oh no, because they are all in like stop, and then you have the which is with the picture. It's really clear what you want to do with the.
That's great. Would you like to import one toilet back to Spain if you could?
I could. I would definitely take one in the airplane and put it in my house. Like there. Oh yes, it's like the best toilet ever.
Life changing, yeah?
Oh, completely. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, your interview was really great. Yeah. ありがとう。